I just spent the last 30 days testing out this social media tool, and it has just solved the biggest problem I have with publishing consistently on social platforms. And yes, there are tons of social media scheduling tools, but this one in particular has been overwhelmingly great and delightful to use. Because we all know, and this was the reality for me, I was just not publishing at the cadence I wanted to. I had content in my brain, but it was so hard to get out. But this tool made it way easier for me to post on X, LinkedIn, Threads, and more. Now, I no longer have this manual process that I have to go to each of these tools. I just go to one tool, and we're going to discuss that tool today, and I am going to uncover all the best features in it. And what I didn't expect is I actually blew up on one of these platforms while using this tool, and I didn't even realize it. And I do want to make one thing clear. Otter automatically joins all your meetings connected to your email. But perhaps if it doesn't connect to a meeting that you're in, all you have to do is either drop in the link or pull out your phone and just hit record. All three of those options are available for you at any time. Now, what I wanted to do was really simple. I really just wanted to post on LinkedIn and then also share that post on X as well. That's where it started. But then I found Typefully, and they were positioned around X specifically, but also worked on LinkedIn. And I said, hey, this might be a great place for me to create posts and also schedule them. As I created my account, I noticed that I could actually add threads in as well. And I had a threads account already, so I said, hey, why not? So some of the challenges I was running into before using Typefully was I wanted to post to all three of these platforms, but as you know, for X and Threads, you want to be able to thread conversations in a very specific way, plus consider all the character counts for every platform. And then talk about even uploading images and doing this for all the platforms. It gets really confusing fast. And as we all know, consistency is everything for social media, but the system that I was thinking about using, just doing it manually, wasn't gonna work. And I had used tools like Hootsuite before, but there was something that I just really wanted to test out here. So let's begin the 30-day challenge. As I mentioned before, I set it up with X and LinkedIn as my primary. And as soon as I did that, I saw Threads. And so I added that in as well. And as I'm going to show you in a moment, they make this process so easy to create posts, to thread posts, to then scale posts and distribute them to all platforms, and then schedule posts. Which brings us to this method of write once and post everywhere that Typefully claims to do, and they do really well. Not only that, you could invite your entire team in as well, and so they could leave comments on posts and say, hey, maybe we want to adjust the language here, or include a detail, or remove a detail on any of the posts that are scheduled. The whole team can get visibility onto what is scheduled, and then you want to take it to another level. If you are an agency, they make it so easy for you to manage your clients through the tool as well. So as I mentioned, I was posting across all different platforms, and I wasn't even really kind of considering like the engagement level. I had no audience on these platforms, so I just was posting every single day, doing my best to stay consistent and focus on that. Then out of the blue, I noticed that Threads was popping off. I was getting tons of views, thousands of views, plus tons of engagement. And within 30 days, I went from like 5 friends following me to 362 followers. And this got me so hyped. I realized I was leaving so much money on the table by being inconsistent, not posting on the right platforms, that just by using Typefully to its full extent, I was able to get out to a way bigger audience and allow the algorithms to do all the hard work for me. Got me so excited that I am actually going all in on Threads from here on out, and I bet in the next year that channel for me is going to grow a lot because I am going to put so much energy into it. Now, let's hop into the actual tool I've been talking about and show you how I use it so you could get a good feel for what you're getting into. Now, let me give you a lay of the land. In the top left, this is where you house all your accounts. So if you have clients, this is where they will all be. So you can have separate clients all listed out here that will all have their accounts set up. You can see I have X, LinkedIn, and Threads here, and I could add more as well. From there, we can go into the actual tool. On the left-hand side, you have drafts, what is currently scheduled, and what has been posted. When you get into posted, you'll see all the different things you have published, and you'll be able to get a sense of actual views, engagement, and all of that on your posts. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, you could actually click on any of these to go to the exact link of that post. So you can see here, this post here got 1,300 views on Threads, and it did pretty well for a random post that I just thought about on the fly and added into my queue. From there, you have drafts. And so I could come in here and add in a new draft. And what is really cool is, let me type this out. And then basically, let me just refresh the page. Whatever I left off on will be the main thing I see on any of my devices or anywhere I go into Typefully, which is so cool. So if I go into my phone, this post is gonna be where I left off, so that if I wanna continue adding to it or build from it, it's already there for me as the homepage, which is a really nice, small, but really nice feature. Now let's take a look here. You can see in the top left right here, it shows the platforms that it's gonna post to. It also shows you that there's a character limit issue, which will resolve in a moment. And I could easily click into any of these and get a preview of what the post is gonna look like in its current form and fashion. And so you'll see the setup here. I could click the 3 dots if I do want to adjust which platforms I do want to post it to or I don't want to post it to. So in this case, if I said, hey, I actually don't want to post this specific one to LinkedIn, but I do want to post it on other platforms, I could easily do that. And then boom, I'll be good to go. In this case, I am going to keep it on all of these and it is set up. You'll also see that you could actually sync it with X. So right now, everything is based on X and then goes from there. They just released a new feature that whichever platform you want to set as your standard, you can now do that, which is really cool. But let's talk about some other key things that really matter. Let's say I do want to edit this text and I want some AI support. Well, I could just highlight whatever I want to edit and then do rewrite with AI, and then it gives me a ton of options. I would cover this in depth, but just know that there is a lot to work with here. And you could easily just go in and click one, see what it generates, and if you love it, keep it, or you could retry, or you could pull a part of it just by easily copying it and then use that as a part and then change it. Whatever you want, you'll have full control. Then when you're ready to then set this into Threads, you could just hit auto split, which will automatically split the entire post for you, which as you can see here is set up and honestly perfect. It is set up, no questions asked, and then it even does the same thing for Threads, which then again, this is so powerful. When I'm ready to schedule it, I will just go up here. I could either hit publish or I could hit schedule. You could also see there's a commenting tool. Again, if your team is involved, there's a lot you could do here. If I want to preview any of these posts as well, I could do that as well. Oh, and if I do want to preview any of these posts, I'll just click up here and then I could hit preview, let's say for Threads. I could see what it will look like on Threads. Again, this is a generated preview. It is not actually published, but you get a feel for it, which is really nice. Then when I go up here, I could hit schedule. You could type in some time or date. Again, you could choose which tools to toggle on or off. And then from there, you could even do find best times, which is based on your data. And so here, 5 o'clock is about the best time for me typically. And so I could confirm that, schedule it, and then it is scheduled and set to go live. This will publish on X, LinkedIn, and Threads for me. What I personally love about this is that I just have a ton of drafts, as you can see here, as I generate ideas, and it just gives me a space to always have fresh content to work with anytime I need to find posts to schedule. And this often happens as I am scrolling Threads. I might see a post that interests me or it inspires me to create something similar that I then want to put my own touch or my own flair on. So I might see something like this and say, hey, this is a great post that I want to then maybe work from, and then I'll just go into Typefully, start a new draft, and then start to write out whatever makes most sense. Now, these are some of the most important features of social media. Number one, that you're using them in the best way possible that the tool is built for. So being able to thread a post in X or Threads is huge. Also being able to post on LinkedIn and use the right formatting there as well. Doing all three of them, getting the these posts out, so if someone is searching on these platforms, my content is available for them to find is huge. Now, in my 30-day test, will I be keeping Typefully long-term, or am I gonna get rid of it? And here, this business decision was so easy. I would be spending hours every single week manually posting on these different platforms, but with Typefully, I could focus in on what I enjoy most, which is writing. I don't enjoy the labor of manually posting on every platform. Now I get the opportunity to spend all my time just focused on writing, creating, and publishing. They even have some cool features that if you upload a screenshot, you could add a cool border or background to, which makes posting fun. Plus, you may be focused in on LinkedIn, but it may be worthwhile for you to also post on X and Threads. Who knows? You may accidentally go viral on another platform. And for me, my core business with content is a YouTube channel, and so this allows me another place to share all the videos that I do create while allowing me to test out different types of hooks and content structure that I could then use in my YouTube videos when I am recording just like this. Whether you are a business owner, an entrepreneur, a consultant, or an agency looking to grow on social media, specifically with written text, I promise you this is one of my favorite tools that I have fallen in love with, plus the fact that they have an app that you can use on your phone to write as you are on the go is incredible. And software that I love the most solves the problem that you have in a delightful way. And I really feel that Typefully isn't just a automated tool that helps you do A, B, and C. It makes it more enjoyable. I genuinely can't go back to thinking that I would manually post. Plus, this has made consistency so easy and light where it doesn't feel like a burden. So if you feel like being consistent is a burden, well, I'm telling you, Typefully may be your answer. If you are serious about growing on social media, I ended up opting into their $150 a year plan, which has given me all the tools, all the bells and whistles that I need and that I've shown you in this video. Plus, I am going to try to arrange a special discount for you as my audience. With that link down below, there might be a promo code that is added to it, but with that link down below, use that link, support this channel, plus get started with posting consistently and have no stress. You'll thank me later. If you do have any questions of anything that I might not have covered or want more of an in-depth tutorial of how I use Typefully daily, please leave comments down below. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.